Dear friends, today I am going to read a passage, news from the Hindu. Today is 20th December 2020, Sunday. Let us focus on this news. In the exploitation of Sentinel Island will wipe out tribals. Any exploitation of Sentinel Island will wipe out tribals. Let us go through this news. Any exploitation of the North Sentinel Island of the Andamans for commercial and strategic gain would spell the death knell for its occupants. Occupants, people who are actually occupying this place. For its occupants or who are actually living in this place, occupants, the Sentinelese. The occupants are called the Sentinelese. A most secluded, particularly vulnerable tribal group, PVTG, that is, particularly vulnerable tribal group, who reside in complete isolation on the island, the Anthropological Survey of India has said. The Anthropological Survey of India, ANSI, the Anthropological Survey of India has said. In a policy document which comes almost 2 years after American national John Allen Chau was allegedly killed by the Sentinelese on the island, the ANSI says the right of the people to the island is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable, that is, that cannot be negotiated. It is non-negotiable, that is non-negotiable, that cannot be negotiated. Here we found occupants, people who are occupying the place. We have found the Sentinelese, and now right of the people of the island is non-negotiable. These rights are unsaleable. See, these rights are unsaleable, non-negotiable, unfringeable. Okay, these rights are unsaleable, non-negotiable, and unfringeable. Unsaleable, that is unable to be attacked or disputed. Unassailable, that is unable to be attacked or disputed. Next word, non-negotiable. Non-negotiable, that is that cannot be negotiated. Unfringeable, that is that cannot be transgressed. It is their land, and you cannot, as an outsider, you cannot enter that land. It is unfringeable. These rights are unassailable, non-negotiable, and unfringeable. The prime duty of the state is to protect these rights as eternal and sacrosanct. As eternal and sacrosanct, we find here. Sacrosanct meaning regarded as sacred. Regarded as sacred or inviolable. Regarded as sacred, inviolable. That is sacrosanct. Therefore, the island should not be eyed for any commercial or strategic gain, for if it were to happen, it surely would be a death knell for its occupants, the policy document said. The Sentinelese, with a population of about 50 to 100 on the North Sentinel Island, are not only among the most isolated of nearly 72 PVTGs across the country, but also among the 5 in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, which include the Great Andamanis, the Onge, the Jarwa, and the Champins. The Onge, the Jarwa, and the Champins. Knowledge Bank. Along with maintaining the territorial integrity of the North Sentinel Island, the document also calls for building a knowledge bank on the Sentinelese. Since on-the-spot study is not possible for the tribal community, anthropologists suggests the study of a culture from distance. Speaking to the Hindu, M. Shashi Kumar, Deputy Director of Anthropological Survey of India and among the few anthropologists who have circumnavigate, that is, who have circumnavigate, that is, sail or travel all the way around, who have circumnavigated and conducted an aerial survey of the North Sentinel Island as late as 2015, said this is the first detailed policy draft for the Sentinelese Island, prepared at the request of the Andaman and Nicobar administration. The Andaman administration had written to us to come up with a policy document. All of us who have worked on the tribe sat together, held discussions and prepared the policy. We have sent the policy to the Andaman administration for their consideration, Mr. Shashi Kumar said. The document calls for an insightful study of the journal of John Allen Chow, who spent a couple of days on the island, encountered the Sentinelese from close proximity and registered his observations. According to Mr. Shashi Kumar, Chow's 13-page diary, parts of which are illegible and has sketches of the settlements, is an extremely important anthropological document. Chow had handed it over to the fisherman who transported him to the island in November 2018, a day before he was killed. We don't know what is happening on the island. During the British period, M.B. Portman had visited it, followed by few anthropologists of the Anthropological Survey of India after independence in 1967, and then it is this American, Chow. These are the only occasions when outsiders have landed on the island. The rest have been observing the inhabitants from a distance, Mr. Shashi Kumar said. The Anthropological Survey of India has published the policy inputs in a paper titled Draft of the Policies for Great Andamanese and Sentinelese. Draft of the Policies for Great Andamanese and Sentinelese in the journal recently. Along with Mr. Shashi Kumar, ANSI, Anthropological Survey of India Director Binay Kumar Srivastava, anthropologist Umesh Kumar, Shiv Kumar Patel and Priyanka Airi Goel are co-authors of the document. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening to us. Take care. Bye bye.